All right, here we go. Last section here. It is spitting out. My God, this doesn't want to give me a break here, right? Okay, we're just gonna have to periodically wipe the lens in case anything comes on there. We have 2.7 kilometers to go. And we have two things to look at in those 2.7 kilometers. Kind of a little bit more of a lower area. You can see a telegraph pole there. Give that little lens a wipe. Missed the tie. You can see there's a tie here. Right down there. Okay. Let's resume. Oh, I need some water. Again, you can see the ditching work that they did. The ditching is over there. Again, lots of work to mitigate any water issues. Okay, let's unless we see something, let's zip you ahead a bit. All right, we're coming up to a road here. Let's carefully give her a wipe. Have to be careful because last weekend, the day that we had our misadventure with the weather, one of the problems that I had was when I went to go wipe the camera, I knocked it askew and then it wasn't recording properly. So here on my map I have Mac question mark because you can see this big bumped out area here. And again, the ditching's on the other side. So that was there before. So the question was, what was here? Was this a siding? Was this the Mac Mill? And I'm pretty sure this is the road that we could have come in on. This is, I think, it's on my GPS here. A Railbed Crossover. Yeah, Railbed Crossover. So that road goes back down to Upsala. I didn't come there because I don't like going down roads that I'm not familiar with and don't want to like get into the situation where I, you know, kind of a little bit lost. I know New Mac. Let's there's a telegraph pole down there. Okay. How much further, Popper Smurf? Holy moly. Yeah, stop getting antsy. Wow. Over a kilometer anyway. Let's go. I'm tired. What time is it? Oh my God, it's 2:45. Jeez. This is the longest hike we've ever done. We've been going for 6 hours and 27 minutes. This is crazy. Oh, there's a little tweak in my quad. Oh. And then I have to get home. And I have to cook supper. All right. I think the curve is up there, and that's where we need to go to. Let's zip you ahead as much as we can here. Save some time. Okay, let's break up this zoom ahead here. Otherwise you're just seeing endless biking here. Let's give the lens a wipe. All right, so we're back kind of into the swampy area here. Oh my butt. 32.5 kilometers according to the GPS was my watch say. 34. Oh. This gives you a workout, let me tell you. Still have like 300 meters to go till we see something, except bush and swamp here. See all the water. Again, some real low-lying areas here. Again, one of the reasons why they did some of the ditching work here and there. You can see there's a road coming up, and then there's a telegraph pole that's still standing. So a few telegraph poles that we saw on this section. Not as many on the previous section where there's tons of them still standing, but there's a fair bit. I would say at least maybe 20, if not more. Is that the bridge coming up? I think that's the bridge coming up. Maybe we'll stop and take a picture here with the telegraph pole in it. Yeah, Loon, we're getting there. Dog's tired, I'm tired, everybody's tired. So we got two things up here where the bridge is. I'll zip you ahead there. All right, so here somewhere, and this might tie in with what we might see on the other side, there was a flag stop. So let's grab the piece of paper here. Again, the mileage is approximate because it's very difficult to figure out exactly what's going on here. So we're at milepost 92.8 on the original line, 63.5. So somewhere here, either here or on the other side of the bridge, from 1946 to 1949, there was a flag stop. Again, there's nothing around here. This is bog. So it might have been on the other side of the bridge. Again, trying to figure out mileage on this line is extremely difficult. Just because of the fact that we don't have a lot of milepost markers and things like that. Nothing really to kind of give us a lot of reference to go off of. So, because you can see, like, what is here? Like, it's a swamp. Like, literally a swamp. But on the other side, it's a little bit more upland. So that is where it may have been. So let's show you that timetable. Okay, so we're coming up to the bridge crossing here. So I'm gonna let the dog out. We're gonna go check out the bridge and then we're almost done. All right, here we go across the river. So this is the Firesteel River. Again, I think I mentioned the Firesteel is one of the bigger sort of river networks in the area. There's a bunch of whole branches that come in. We just previously passed the east branch at the last trestle. So this bridge is approximately 48 feet long. I can't remember the height. I think I said maybe 6 feet or so. It's not particularly tall. You can see there's a good flow of water. No milepost marker. You can see the beaver has built the dam, so at least restricting some of the water flow. Nice and dark, lots of tannins in the water probably. Okay, seems like an eon ago, but we did go down and take a look at the sides of the trestle, and we'll go take a look at that right now. All right, so we made our way down here below the grade. We're on the northeast corner. And so here you can see the bridge structure. There are 5 bents, 3 of which are in the river. You can see this one's actually in pretty decent shape from what I can see here. In terms of a height, maybe 6 feet, 7 feet at the most, right? Maybe a little bit higher there, so maybe 7 feet when we're in the river. Okay, so let's work our way over here to the other side. You can see the beavers built a dam here. So you can see the bridge from this side here. Sorry, we are a little bit backlit. Again, looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Maybe not necessarily the top, but... All right, so let's jump back up on the grade here, and we're approaching our destination very shortly. All right, last little bit here. Thank Jesus. What time is it? Oh my God, it's 3 o'clock. 2:57. So as I mentioned, there was a flag stop here. So could it have been here somewhere? There's a road going off that way. And you could see that there's kind of an open area here. So this could have been the flag stop here, because it's definitely not back there in the swamp. The other thing too that I sort of made me think of is, you remember back at Mac, we talked about the fact that there was a sawmill here. And question is where was the sawmill? There is kind of this little feature. You can see it on the LiDAR. Oh, a little bit of a cramp or something building up here. There's something right in through here. I don't know, it's just, there's this flat feature right beside the grade. It's lower than the grade, you can see it up ahead. Nice and boggy in here. Is there a culvert in here? It's probably just a modern metal one. I'm too tired to go look anyway. See if we can see that feature. So this is the end of this straight stretch that's been coming up since Larson. We've been kind of, I'm pretty sure we've been kind of straight. This thing here, so you can see this piece down below here, right there. You can see it really clearly on the LiDAR. I don't know if it's just the natural geography of the area or if that was something. Kind of curves alongside the grade here for a bit. We got to be coming up on my truck here. GPS says 33.65 kilometers. This is killer. I am definitely not coming home until after 5 o'clock. It's a long day. Oh. Yeah, so it's down there. I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing things that aren't really there, but it just seems kind of unusual, that's all. Telegraph pole down there, lots of telegraph poles. Oh, thank God we're here. Yeah, you can see something running right in here, right off the grade. Right, because you can see that ridge going that way, and this kind of comes right up into here. So who knows? Again, I got no documentation, so, and no maps. All right, so we finally have arrived at the end of the hike. There's my truck. 33.94 kilometers. Holy moly. Oh. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's exploration and all of the things that we've seen. We've seen a lot. How long have we been going for? 6.44 hours. Wow. All right, in any case, again, we saw a lot today. We saw lots of trestles, we saw some signage, we saw Mac. This is it actually for spring hiking. So we are going to be back in the fall time, and we are going to be taking this section of the grade next, and we're going to be heading towards Knowlton / Graham. So Knowlton was the original name for Graham, and we're going to be passing George Station on the way. So this is our next section that we're going to be at least publishing. You know, sometimes we do things a little bit out of order, but in any case, hopefully you enjoyed today's exploration, and we're going to be back in the fall time to do this section here, so stay tuned.